For centuries, the British monarchy has been defined by its traditions. Ceremonies, titles, and crowns are not simply decorative symbols. They represent authority, continuity, and the deep history of a royal institution that has existed for more than 1,000 years. Yet behind the magnificent palaces and carefully choreographed ceremonies lies a world of private discussions and delicate family dynamics. Today, a new wave of speculation has begun circulating among royal commentators. Some believe that King Charles III may be quietly shaping the future role of Catherine, Princess of Wales, in ways that could redefine the next generation of royal leadership. At the center of the conversation is Queen Camilla, whose path to becoming Queen Consort was one of the most complex journeys in modern royal history. If the latest discussions are accurate, they may reveal how the monarchy plans to transition toward the era of Prince William and Catherine. And in royal history, moments like this often unfold quietly long before the world fully realizes their significance. The meaning of a royal crown. To understand why stories about royal crowns attract so much attention, it is important to understand what these objects represent. In the British monarchy, crowns are far more than ceremonial jewelry. They are symbols of sovereignty, authority, and historical continuity. Each crown used in royal ceremonies carries centuries of tradition. Some have been worn by generations of monarchs. Others have been adapted over time to reflect changes within the royal family. During the coronation ceremony held in Westminster Abbey, the world witnessed a carefully orchestrated display of these traditions. The ceremony itself followed rituals that date back hundreds of years. Every object used during the coronation, from the scepter to the crown, has a specific historical meaning. For King Charles III, the coronation represented not only the beginning of his reign, but also the continuation of a long royal legacy established by monarchs before him. Meanwhile, the crown worn by Queen Camilla during the ceremony symbolized her new role as Queen Consort. This role places her beside the king as a partner in public service and ceremonial duties. But crowns also carry another meaning. They symbolize succession. They remind observers that royal leadership is never permanent. It passes from one generation to the next. And that reality is why discussions about crowns often lead to broad questions about the future of the monarchy. Camilla's long and complicated journey. The path that brought Queen Camilla to the role of Queen Consort was anything but straightforward. For decades, her relationship with King Charles III remained one of the most closely watched stories in royal history. During the early years of Charles's marriage to Princess Diana, the presence of Camilla in his life became a topic of enormous media attention. At the time, public sympathy for Diana was immense. She was widely admired for her charisma, compassion, and connection with people around the world. As a result, the public reaction to Charles and Camilla's relationship was often highly critical. For many years, Camilla remained a controversial figure within public discussions about the monarchy. However, the royal household gradually began a careful process of reshaping that narrative. After Charles and Camilla married in 2005, the palace avoided rushing public acceptance. Instead, Camilla adopted the title Duchess of Cornwall and quietly focused on charitable work. Her efforts included raising awareness about literacy, domestic violence prevention, and community support initiatives. Over time, her dedication to these causes began to soften public attitudes. By the time Charles became king, many royal observers acknowledged that Camilla had earned a place within the institution through years of consistent service. Still, the memory of earlier controversies has never completely disappeared. And that lingering history sometimes resurfaces whenever new stories about royal dynamics emerge. Catherine's rise in the royal family. While Camilla's journey was shaped by decades of controversy, Catherine, Princess of Wales, entered royal life under very different circumstances. Since marrying Prince William in 2011, Catherine has gradually become one of the most respected and admired members of the royal family. Her approach to royal duties has been marked by patience, professionalism, and a careful understanding of public expectations. Rather than seeking attention, Catherine has built her reputation through consistent work and thoughtful engagement with charitable causes. One of her most significant initiatives focuses on early childhood development. Through research programs and public awareness campaigns, she has highlighted how early childhood experiences shape long-term health and education outcomes. Her work has attracted praise from educators, psychologists, and policy experts. Beyond her charitable work, Catherine's public presence reflects a balance between tradition and modernity. She participates in formal royal ceremonies while also connecting with ordinary people in a natural and approachable way. Together, Catherine and Prince William represent a new generation of royal leadership. Their focus on family life, social issues, and public engagement has helped strengthen the monarchy's connection with younger audiences. Because of this, many royal observers believe Catherine will play a central role in shaping the future image of the crown. The role of a future queen throughout British history, the role of queen consort, has varied greatly. Some queens have maintained quiet ceremonial roles, focusing primarily on supporting the king during official duties. Others have become influential figures in shaping the monarchy's public image and charitable work. The future role of Catherine as queen consort carries enormous historical significance. When Prince William eventually becomes king, Catherine will stand beside him as queen. Royal historians often compare her potential influence to that of other notable royal women who helped guide the monarchy during times of transition. Figures such as Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother, played vital roles in maintaining public confidence in the monarchy during difficult periods. For King Charles III, decisions about the future structure of the royal family must consider these historical precedents. Preparing the next generation requires careful planning. It involves ensuring that the individuals who will one day lead the monarchy are ready for the responsibilities that await them. The reported final demand. Within royal households, disagreements rarely unfold in public. Instead, they are handled through private conversations, quiet negotiations, and careful consideration of royal protocol. Recently, some royal commentators have speculated that Queen Camilla may have expressed firm views regarding certain ceremonial traditions connected to her role as queen consort. While no official confirmation has been provided by the palace, the discussion itself has sparked curiosity among royal observers. Royal symbols, especially crowns, carry extraordinary importance. They represent not only status, but also continuity, authority, and the long-standing traditions of the monarchy. For centuries, the use and placement of royal regalia have been guided by strict protocol. Even minor adjustments can become significant points of discussion within royal circles. Historically, queens consort have often taken a strong interest in how royal traditions are preserved. These traditions form part of the legacy they help uphold during a monarch's reign. If discussions about ceremonial objects or symbolic roles did occur, they would likely have focused on how royal traditions should continue into the next generation. And when such conversations involve figures like King Charles III, the outcomes can shape the future structure of the monarchy itself. Royal watchers understand that these decisions are rarely emotional. They are usually strategic, aimed at maintaining stability and continuity within the institution. Charles's leadership philosophy. For much of his life, King Charles III existed in a unique position within the British monarchy. As the longest-serving heir in British history, he spent more than 7 decades preparing for a role that would eventually define his legacy. During that time, Charles developed a deep interest in issues that extended far beyond traditional royal ceremony. He became known for his advocacy of environmental conservation, sustainable agriculture, and architectural preservation. Long before climate change became a widely discussed political issue, Charles was speaking publicly about the importance of protecting the natural world. His dedication to charitable causes also led to the creation of numerous organizations under the umbrella of the Prince's Trust, which has helped thousands of young people gain skills and employment opportunities. These experiences shaped Charles's view of what a modern monarchy should represent. Rather than focusing solely on tradition, he has consistently emphasized relevance and service. As king, Charles now faces the challenge of balancing that vision with the weight of centuries-old royal customs. Every decision he makes must respect the traditions of the past while also preparing the monarchy for the future. And that future increasingly involves the next generation of royal leadership. Catherine and the next era of royal influence. Among members of the royal family, Catherine, Princess of Wales, has gradually become one of the most influential figures in shaping the monarchy's modern image. Since her marriage to Prince William, Catherine has carefully built a reputation for dedication, dignity, and thoughtful public engagement. Her work in early childhood development has become one of the defining projects of her royal career. Through research initiatives and public campaigns, she has highlighted the importance of the first years of life in shaping long-term well-being. Experts in education and psychology have praised these efforts. for bringing greater attention to an issue that affects families across the world. But Catherine's influence extends beyond her charitable work. Her public image represents stability and continuity. Royal commentators often note that she embodies the qualities many people associate with the ideal modern queen consort: grace under pressure, commitment to public service, and a genuine ability to connect with people from all walks of life. As the future queen alongside Prince William, Catherine will likely play a major role in shaping how the monarchy interacts with society in the decades ahead. The importance of royal symbolism. Symbols play a powerful role in monarchies. Unlike political systems where authority is defined primarily through laws and elections, royal institutions rely heavily on tradition and ceremony. Objects such as crowns, robes, and ceremonial regalia carry meanings that stretch back centuries. For example, during the coronation of King Charles III, every detail of the ceremony held at Westminster Abbey followed rituals established long ago. Even the placement of certain objects during the ceremony was guided by tradition. These symbols serve an important purpose. They remind the public that the monarchy is part of a historical continuum. Each monarch represents not just an individual leader, but a link in a long chain of royal history. Because of this, any change involving royal symbols can attract enormous attention. Observers often interpret such changes as signals about the monarchy's future direction. Preparing the monarchy for the future throughout its history, the British monarchy has demonstrated an extraordinary ability to adapt. From the rise of constitutional government to the challenges of the modern media age, the institution has repeatedly adjusted its role in response to changing times. Today, the monarchy faces a new set of challenges. Public expectations have evolved. Younger generations often expect transparency, relatability, and meaningful engagement with social issues. This is where the next generation of royal leadership becomes particularly important. Figures like Prince William and Catherine represent a bridge between royal tradition and modern public life. Their initiatives focus on issues that resonate with contemporary society: mental health awareness, environmental sustainability, early childhood development. These priorities reflect a broader effort to ensure that the monarchy remains relevant in a rapidly changing world. The long legacy of the crown. The British monarchy is one of the oldest surviving institutions in the world. For more than 1,000 years, it has witnessed wars, political revolutions, and dramatic social transformations. Despite these changes, the crown has endured. Its survival has depended on one key principle: adaptation. Each generation of monarchs has found ways to preserve tradition while responding to new realities. Today, King Charles III stands at the center of another moment of transition. His reign represents continuity with the legacy of Queen Elizabeth II, whose 70-year rule defined an era of modern monarchy. Yet the future will ultimately belong to the next generation. When Prince William eventually ascends the throne, Catherine will stand beside him as queen consort. Together, they will guide the monarchy into its next chapter. And while the decisions being made today may appear quiet and procedural, history often reveals that these moments are the ones that shape the future of the crown. Because in the end, royal history is not only written during grand ceremonies, it is written in the quiet decisions that prepare the monarchy for the generations yet to come.